Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and in today's video, we got some big news to share with you. If you're an Arcade1Up fan that's been going from Costco to Costco, looking for that Arcade1Up Golden Tee Midway Arcade Classics XL cab, I've got some good news for you because now it's available online. On top of that, Atari's doing some really cool stuff. We already know they released the 2600 Plus just last year. Well, this year they're upping the ante and releasing the 7800 Plus. And last but not least, today is the day we get our next pinball pack from AtGames for the AtGames Legends Pinball 4K, and it's a good one, the Jurassic World Mini Pack. And I'm going to tell you more about it right after this. So that's right, guys. In today's video, we got some pretty big news to share with you as the Arcade1Up Golden Tee Midway Arcade Classic Cab is now available online. AtGames is releasing the Jurassic World Mini Pack today, and on top of that, Atari is releasing a brand new console or re-release console with the 7800 Plus. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. This is your first time to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff. So it was just last year when Atari caught everybody by surprise by announcing they were re-releasing a new version of the Atari 2600 called the Atari 2600 Plus. This looked exactly like the original console, even featured the wood grain, but now had an HDMI out that would allow you to play your classic Atari 2600 plus new Atari 2600 games that were also going to be released on the console on modern televisions. So this is something I've been toying with for a while now. Atari 2600 was a little bit before my time. I really got into video gaming when it came to the NES, but I did have friends with the 2600 and I have some fond memories, so I thought about picking one of these up, but there were other options. Of course, the My Arcade Game Station, and of course the AtGames Atari 50th Anniversary Flashback. So I was hemming and hawing which direction I wanted to go in. Now, if this was your typical, Atari 2600 and it had full emulation like FPGA emulation, or it worked exactly like the 2600 did on modern TVs, I probably would have been all in on this, but that's not exactly how it works. From my understanding, this actually works more like what the Retron 5 worked like, where you plug in a game, it burns an image, and then runs it through an emulator. Now, I've never played the Atari 2600 Plus, so I can't confirm that, but going by what a lot of my friends and other people on YouTube have told me, this is basically how the hardware works. So it's not a straight Atari 2600, it's more emulated games coming off the cartridge. With that being said, though, there's just something about nostalgia and the idea that this iconic video game company, Atari, would re-release the console and allow us to have a physical console with the controller that we could plug into our modern TVs and take our old games and play on these modern TVs is a dream come true. I'm going to be honest with you, I have literally had dreams about doing this with Nintendo, going to Costco one day and seeing a brand new Nintendo Entertainment System, seeing the classic Nintendo Entertainment System games in box to buy that I could take home and play on my modern television. So I still think it's a really cool idea. The only thing that's ever been something that's swayed me away from this is the fact that I don't have the same level of nostalgia like I do for Nintendo, and the emulation issue where it kind of works like the Retron 5. Now, if you are a huge fan of Atari and what they did with the 2600 Plus, good news, Atari have upped the ante and are now releasing the 7800 Plus. The 7800 was a follow-up to the 2600 and the 5200. It played more advanced games while still having the capability of playing Atari 2600 games. This time, they're also offering the classic Atari 5200 controller wirelessly, so no need to plug it in, and they're coming out with, of course, new games and ROM hacks and stuff like that on top of old games that you can play for the Atari 7800. So guys, if you skipped the Atari 2600 Plus and you've been waiting to get on board with the Atari Plus concept, this may be the option for you, as this plays both 2600 games and 7800 games. It's the best of all worlds. So here's everything it comes with. It's $129.99, same price as the Atari 2600 Plus. You get there the system and the controller. There's the controller itself, and there's, I think this game actually might come with it, but Bentley Beers Crystal Quest, not something I'm familiar with. I don't know if this is a new game or a classic game. Again, this is not my area of expertise. I was kind of out after the 2600 because I was all in on NES. There's the box. The box looks incredible. I wonder if this is a recreation of the original box. And there's a close-up look at the console itself. So right now, this is available directly through Atari for $129.99 US. And if you're going to be picking up the console, here's a list of all the other stuff you can also pre-order. So you get a mega bundle that comes with a bunch of paddle controllers, the classic Atari joystick, and the new controller. We've also got, you can get the controllers separately, and then they've already got games that are ready to come out for it. We've got Space Duel, Asteroids Deluxe, Berserk, Frenzy, Crystal Quest, Caveman, Caverns of Mars, Bounty BOS Strikes Back. I don't know what that one is. Epix Games. I think that was Summer Games. Well, the Epix collection. I know them from NES. M Network and Real Sports. Like, if I was going to get these, I think this would be the row up here. And the fact they come with the games in the original box art, I mean, that just tickles my fancy a lot. Even though this isn't my generation, seeing those games in the box, these recreations, that excites me quite a bit. So I think if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm a bit of a nostalgia junkie with stuff from the 80s and 90s. I'm an easy mark. All you have to do is release something with the original art, or maybe even with the original packaging, even if it's a new product, and I seem to not be able to say no, so I think I'm going to be very interested in this. So guys, moving on, and today is a very exciting day for AtGames Legends Pinball 4K owners because we're getting a new pinball pack. And it's not just a new pinball pack, it's a cool-ass pinball pack. I gotta give AtGames credit here. Whoever's doing their social media for the last little while, I think it might be Leanne, doing a fantastic job, because this is exactly how you announce a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Pinball Pack coming out. Hold on to your butts, pinball fans. Brilliant. Good job. And again, I love that comic they did talking about the lag fix. So social media is on fire right now for AtGames. The gates of Jurassic World Pinball Legends Mini Pack swing open, unleashing the 3 dynamite tables that will have you flipping out. Now, I was excited just thinking it was Jurassic World. For some reason, I thought it would be the one game, but it is the full mini pack, so we're going to be able to play these games. So if you head on over to the AtGames eStore, the pack is already displayed, listed as $15 Jurassic World Legends Mini Pack. You can go in, here they show the art for the table included, but one thing I really like that they do, they actually include some gameplay here for you to check out of the table in action. So if you want to see how it performs, what it looks like, head on over to the page and get an example. Here we can see Jurassic Park Pinball Madness playing. Then, of course, Jurassic World. I really liked the first movie. The rest of them kind of fell off for me. I didn't even watch the third movie yet, to be honest. But, of course, I did watch the second one, and I have no idea what that was about. But anyways, the one I'm the most excited about is the original Jurassic Park Pinball FX3 game. This is the one I've spent the most time on. This is the one I enjoy the most. Can't wait to try it out on the AtGames Legends Pinball 4K. Now, a lot of people are saying, so this is the first game being released by AtGames and Zen Studios that the lag fix will be in place for. I would caution you to temper expectations, because as it was noted in the release that they put out here, again, with the awesome comic book art, I love this, they did say the first update would be September 12th, and all games released after that would have the lag fix in place, so temper expectations on the Jurassic World mini pack. the lag fix may not be in place, and a lag fix may be upcoming for it within the 5-week period that AtGames indicated. It's games after September 12th that will have the lag fix in place. Now, last but not least, once again, we're talking about Arcade1Up XL Golden Tee Midway. Now, I can't access this here in Canada. I'll probably never get a chance to play it or buy it, so you won't see a lot more content on the channel about it from me. People seem to be pretty happy with it. You know my opinion. It's not terrible. It's not necessarily what I was hoping for from Arcade1Up, especially in the XL line, where it's been a year since we've been waiting for a new product in that line. This doesn't necessarily tickle my fancy, but people seem to be happy with it. Again, here's a video of my buddy P-Dubs and my buddy Biggie D's Arcade at Costco checking it out. The thing is, the community has been very excited for this, and they've been openly searching. So I'm sure if you guys are active on any of the Arcade1Up Facebook fan pages or even the Reddit pages, the big thing now is people posting pictures from their Costco when they go searching for it, whether or not the new Golden Tee Midway Arcade Classics XL cab is there. They're also doing it with the new Miss Pac-Man Pong table. Good to see people excited, but actually people are having to hunt for this to find out whether or not it's coming to their Costco and whether or not they can buy it. That is, until now. So big thanks to Kyle Meyer, who brought this to my attention in the Arcade1Up Canadian fan page. As of today, the Arcade1Up Golden Tee Midway Arcade Classics XL cab is available for purchase through Costco.com. So now we have an online option. No more needing to go search. You can just log in online and order one for yourself. So here is the listing through Costco.com. Golden Tee 3D X Midway Legacy XL Arcade Machine. Your price is $629.99. I remember talking to Cyrus last year when the Pac-Man XL came out, and I said there was a barrier to entry where you had to be a Costco membership. I'm not 100% sure how Costco.com works, but Cyrus told me you don't actually have to be a member. You can order it from their online, but you pay a marked up price. And as you can see here, the in-store price is $5.99, but on the website it's $629.99. So somebody, whoever's in the US, you can try to order it and let me know whether or not you need a Costco membership. But if you're interested, you could actually get it delivered to your address thanks to Costco. So no more going and searching in stores. You can actually get it delivered to you through Costco for $629.99. And I'm not 100% sure whether or not you even need a Costco membership. So the other cool thing about this is there isn't a lot of official marketing pictures out there right now for the Golden Tee X Midway cab. We do get a couple more here that I want to show you. So of course there's a side view of the cab. Everybody's seen it now, but you can take a look at it. Basically it's the Golden Tee with a Midway sticker slapped on it very haphazardly, and then the complete list of games on the side like would normally be on the kick plate of the older cabinets. There's a top-down view of the marquee, screen, and control panel. There's a side view showing what the height is like with a shadow model. Here's a picture of the box and the box art for you to take a look at. And here comes my favorite. Here is a picture of somebody actually playing Golden Tee X Midway in person. And wait a minute, who's this character? He looks familiar. That is the one, the only Cyrus playing the new Golden Tee X Midway arcade machine. This is his brainchild, one he brought into action by working with the people at Costco. So Cyrus is your poster boy for the new XL cab. So anyways, guys, that's all the news for today. Some pretty interesting tidbits. Of course, first, with Atari releasing the 7800 plus all the cool accessories, being able to buy the games in their original boxes, I think this is just so friggin' cool. The only concern I have, of course, is with the way that the games actually work, how it is through emulation, but I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is something I'm going to have to pick up. I might end up picking up both the 2600 plus and the 7800 plus. I think this is such a cool idea, and I would love to see more companies do this. Like, can you imagine Sega doing this with the Master System, with the Genesis? Hell, even the friggin' Dreamcast. Can you imagine a modern day HDMI out Dreamcast? How friggin' cool would that be? And then releasing the games again. And of course, there's the one, the only Nintendo. I know we'll never see it, but man, oh man, pinch me, that would be a dream come true. Literally, I've had dreams about this. On top of that, we've got the AtGames news. The Jurassic World mini pack is coming out today. Very excited for that. Expect either tonight or tomorrow night, I'll be doing a stream of that on my channel. And last but not least, you Arcade1Up Golden Tee Midway Arcade Classic XL hunters, you can now stay at home because it's available online to purchase, so no more worrying whether or not your store is going to carry it. So guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of today's news. Is there anything you're interested in? Are you picking up any of these things? Are you going to take advantage of Golden Tee X Midway being available online? And who's picking up the Jurassic World Legends Pinball 4K mini pack? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.